Hold your breath.
There's no more Sonny and Cher, and no more I Got You, Babe. Sonny Bono has a different career now, acting. Currently, he's starring in The Owl and the Pussycat at Granny's Dinner Playhouse in Dallas. Sonny plays an intellectual writer, and Gail Sacco is a kook with hiccups who moves in uninvited.
How in God's name could I scare a holy terror like you?
Look, I get them very deep. It's a strain on the heart. So stop fooling around and scare me or I'm gonna scream.
Sonny Bono feels acting helps him show people who he really is. He says he never was the guy we saw with Cher.
I became somewhat of a caricature on the Sonny and Cher show, and I think as an individual now, I'd like to identify me.
As you look back on your career, Sonny, when do you think you had the most fun and you were the happiest?
Oh, I never weigh it in happiness. I mean, if I were to put a meter on it, I can tell you when I was unhappy. The rest of the time, I'm generally an eternal optimist, and I'm always basically happy. I was unhappy during the obvious unhappy years after the demise of Sonny and Cher, and subsequently trying to recover from the end of Sonny and Cher. That was an unhappy time of my life. That was really the only unhappy time that I know or think about or remember. You know, other than that, I've always considered myself a happy person. I'm happy now, but more so I'm excited now because I know something's going to happen. I've always felt this. I predicted it the first time Sonny and Cher happened. I predicted it the second time Sonny and Cher happened, and I can feel it again. Yeah, I can feel when you got something and it's special and you know you can lay it on somebody else.
Of course, one difference might be, Sonny, that the money is not as good, is it, as it was in Vegas and TV?
I don't take a job right now for the money. I fortunately don't have to take a job right now for the money. So I can take any kind of job. I mean, if you offered me a job as a director tomorrow and it was for $1.49, I'd take it because I want to do that.
What is this I hear about Cher going to the fat farm?
That's my daughter leaked that one out. I don't know how you heard about it, but Cher keeps herself in shape all the time, and she evidently went down to Mexico to get herself in shape again. You know, a big part of Cher is visual, you know, so she scrutinizes that carefully.
I mean, if Cher has to go to the fat farm, we're all in big trouble.
Well, you know, I think it's a term, fat farm, but for Cher, she tries to be a certain weight, a certain everything, and she works at it hard.
Sonny, you are one of the most candid interviews I have ever had. Do you sometimes regret that you're as candid as you are?
I've never really worried about it. I've analyzed it, and I've never withdrawn my decision just to be very candid about everything. It's fine with me.
Was it ever a problem between you and Cher that you're being so very, very candid and outspoken? Did she get uptight and upset about that?
No. Cher loved it because Cher didn't like to be candid, so I was candid for the both of us. So she had to do very little talking, which is her preference. If Cher had her optimum show, she would sit in the dressing room and have the people walk by, and she would say, "How do you like the dress, folks?" That's her favorite style.
So, without Cher and without music, Sonny Bono is acting at Granny's Dinner Playhouse in Dallas. The Owl and the Pussycat runs through May 4th.